All right. Good morning. This is Plum Silver, and this is a hard case, a criminal case that I did to draw a grand tableau and then some tarot cards, like the Kachina knife layout. And I wanted to try to do a case like this, something difficult. I have to say, it was really hard to hear the news that he passed away. Well, they found some body parts in some cave, and I want to give my sympathy to everybody who's affected by this. And it's very sad, this poor young man, he didn't deserve, I don't know what he did to get to this, but it sounds like he got involved with some bad people. Now, definitely lots of people. And we're going to decode just the last bit at the end of what I saw. And I have to point that the last Kachina knife that I did, and because I believed he was alive, because I think he suffered a long time and he stayed alive for quite a while. And in the story, what I heard something about him. And remember, in the other, if you go look at the other Kachina knife, I had that end card, which would be in that position. I had the lost of faith, and apparently he might have been seen outside a church or something, because you could see this, this person's really suffering. They drugged him, and but what they did is, I think they might have kept it there for a long time, and things got just out of control, and he ended up being thrown into a cave. So I remember, if you see in my drawer, I put down one on top of it. So it's almost like what will be coming to it. I didn't see this. I just thought, somebody's going to come and save him. But at the same time, I was thinking, oh God, how do you do, when there's so many people involved, how do you give the money and get the person back, unless you're involved with some real professional? And I think it was, it just everything was out of control, and they just basically lost, and they tried to get more money. So from my reading, I think it ended badly. And then here, this was already saying where he would have been found in some cave, and you could see he's naked. They found body parts and his clothes on the side. So already just this, and and he's not touching the rope there, so he won't be saved. So that's it. He can't get out of there, I don't know if he died there, but what it is, it's definitely was like at the center, what people saw was a conflict, a group conflict. I just think people didn't agree, and there might have been lots of forces. You can see here the lack of focus, lack of control here with the chariot upside down. This draw, I end up having some cards that were upside down, and having the Four of Wands here, which you see is like, that's a death card, that's like, that's it. This case has been settled and put to rest. And you see, there's also the card above here, overindulgence. That's drinking, but also it could say there was three parties, so there was three forces. It's just, it was pulled from every side, Now the 10, right away the subject, we know it ended, the 10 here, and it's an ending, and it's settled. They settled it, like they couldn't wait, because there was too much things turned around. At the top here, we got the Wheel of Fortune, and it's upside down, and everything turned to bad. It was bad luck, out of control, and stuck. That's it. They were stuck. They couldn't move forward. They literally had to walk out of it and settle by just this. And here, there's like trying to not overindulgence, but lack of focus. When you have that card here upside down, well, these ones are so negative, so everything is so negative, so anything at the top here is saying that it got even worse, because we've got the Wheel of Fortune and it's upside down, so, and it shines on top of it. It's really making that, so like they try to work out things, but things just went bad, just totally out of control, especially with the chariot on the side. And this is like what happens is basically, because of this lack of control, this happened, so it just, lost focus, and that's it, it's gone. All right, so this was a really sad case to work. I have to say, working on crime scenes, especially when they're in the moment happening, it's not easy. So this was a practice for me. I have to say, I feel really horrible for this poor young man, and these were the two places that I think that he was found. Like, he was found in a cave, impossible to get to. Literally, you had to go and get this. Like, how the whole case is very fishy. But even if you look at all the other cards I did, you could see how many people were involved, and there was lots of people involved, and it was about money. So there you go. And now the public are not told this because they're trying to make it look like an accident still. I don't know why. Maybe there's dangers for some people, or they're still working on the case. It's possible they just don't want to reveal too much yet because they need to put the pressure on it. But things were totally out of control for this poor man. And I think he just met the wrong people. Anyway, so here, this is for Jay Slater, and I hope you're okay, and okay, like you, yeah. And so anyway, poor man. Okay, thank you, bye.